listeners, Harika here, and I'm super excited to welcome you to UppTalk. If you're ready to learn and get your hands work wonders in the world of information technology, then you're in the right place. When I say UppTalk, we are not just another edtech company. Consider we are your learning partner committed to unlocking your full potential. Whether you're stepping into the world of technology for the first time or looking to advance your career, we provide top-tier, hands-on courses to build up your career. Let's take our first step towards learning here and explore it.
Go back to your components AD server and create users and groups. I'm in AD server. Close this Wizard Server Manager console. Now go to Active Directory Users and Computers. The shortcut command for that is in Run. You need to type the arms. For example. Now you are in Users O. Creating users or the last one. Maximize this window. Create a 3 users new user. Give the username like vaultadmin1 or admin1, anything is fine. vaultadmin1, just copy that first name and put it in user login name also. vaultadmin11 next. Uncheck the checkbox. User must change password at next login. Set one password and then click on next. You can give password like CyberArk1. It will work. Next finish. This doesn't seem to have the SQL package, but I just see only third-party codec hardening health check and stuff like that. Might be it was not extracted properly, but no issue in case if that package was not available also. Moham put C capital, then it will work. You want me to create more 2 users. Another 2 users. Other username is like auditor, vault auditor 1 and vault user 1. Auditor and last one name is vault user. You created vault admin, user and auditor. But just remember this name. If you want to log in, you need to again go back to your idea and check this. Now create 3 groups. CyberArk vaultadmin1. Next one, CyberArk Vault Admin 1. CyberArk Auditor is also fine. And CyberArk users. CyberArk auditors. CyberArk users. Users power done, sir. Now create one more user with the name bind. Bind, that's it. Now add Vault Admin 1 to Vault Admin's group, CyberArk, Vault Admin's group, Auditor to Auditor's group, and User to User group. Just click on that user. Vault User. Click Add to a group. Type Cyber and click on Check Names. This is a group. Select audience, which one, that is user. Select users group. Second one, users. Next. In the same way, you need to add admin 1 to admin's group and type auditor 1 to auditor's group. Admin and auditors. Done, sir. Now go to your component server. Log in to Peer Portal using administrator. Component server. You want me to log out from here. Just refresh this page. It's logged in. Now on the left hand side bottom, you have administration. Left hand side, you have one pane. Click on configuration options. Now click on setup wizard on the top. And next, here, give the name like add. Directory type, no need to change. Address you at server IP 10.2. Is it correct? Is it? This one is a component IP2. Then what is the add IP? Oh, this is the add, sir. 1.2 is for add and 1.3 for component. Just cross check. Go to your add and go to command prompt and ipconfig. One. Now give your bind account name. Add user. We created one user with the name bind. Enter that name bind. And we will bind user password. And the base context. What is your domain name? CyberArk DC equal to CyberArk. DC to com. DC equal to com. Now click on test button. Perfect. Save and continue. Now you need to map that groups to vault groups. Just type cyber. And auditors to auditor. Cyber auditor. And user to user. Yes, perfect, finished. Now log out from administrator and try to log in with LDAP authentication with any one of the users. In AAP or the same. Just we completed the LDAP integration. For verification purpose, you need to log in with LDAP authentication. Click on the Change Authentication and select LDAP. And you need to give your LDAP usernames here. Vault Admin 1 or Auditor or Cyber Vault User. Those names here. Anyone is fine. Vault User 1 and password of that user. User is fine. Yes, you are in Vault User. Now you have successfully logged into the PBUA portal with LDAP users. Means your LDAP authentication is working fine. Now you can log into private or client. Private or client. You can log in from component server itself. Have you installed private or client in component server? I think you have installed it. Yes, I can see on the taskbar. Just minimize this PBUA portal. It's Chrome. Maximize that private or client. It is already minimized on the taskbar. Double click on the vault and log in with administrator. Now go to Tools menu. Administrator Tools. Users and Groups. Here you can see Vault User. One got created in the private or client. Means in the vault, whenever the external user logged in to PBUA portal, that user ID will be created automatically in the private or client. And in case, if you want to remove the access for this user, you can delete this user from the private or client. But that deletion is not a permanent deletion. In case if you want to permanently remove the user access, you need to remove that user from the AAD groups. Then only that user can't log into the PBUA page. For example, if you deleted this user from the private or client, and again if that user log in to PBUA portal again, that ID will be created automatically. For permanent deletion, you need to remove this user ID from the Active Directory group. And here you can observe one more difference. For Vault internal users, the icon is in colored and the external users and groups icons are in white color. Here, white color represents the external users and external groups which are replicated from the other directories. So, whenever authentication for LDAP and CyberArk teach, we are creating any user's account. From the Active Directory, we have to create some users and we have to add the users into the group in real time. If any end user reach to CyberArk team and if they ask like they want access, then we will give one request form. They need to fill all the details and they need to mention the CyberArk end users group. Once that request is submitted and approved by the group owner, automatically that ID will be added to the CyberArk end users group. Then that user will get access to the PBBOA portal, not to all the servers. First part is getting access to the PBBOA portal. For getting access to that portal, that end user should be part of CyberArk end users group. In your lab, that end users group is nothing but CyberArk users in the Active Directory. We need not to create that user accounts manually in the vault. To avoid such cases only, we need to integrate any one of the directories. In some companies, they may use IBM M directory, Novali directory, or Pivoli directory. Most of the companies will use Active Directory only. We need to integrate the directory. In the directory already, all the user IDs will be created. After integrating the directory with CyberArk, if any user wants access to CyberArk, then we can ask them to raise a request for getting added their ID to CyberArk and users group. Once it is added, then they will get access to the PBBOA portal. This is the first part. Then, in case of after that, they need access to the server side. For server access, we will provide a safe level. I will cover that part later. Once we start onboarding the accounts, then I will cover how you can give access to the end users for particular servers. Thank you. Now close and log off from the vault. Now we can start PSM initializing. Now go to your component server and copy the software PSM and paste it on the desktop. Open left side, say it for us. Open software and copy PSM. This one. No, copy first, copy. Then you can extract in the server. Now click and extract. Extract all. Extract all. Unselect the checkbox. Extract the files when complete. Not required. Extract. Meanwhile, go to your Active Directory server. Open Maximus, that DSAM's Active Directory users and computers. Maximus Active Directory users. Only create one more user. the name of the user 1. Now add this user to two groups. One is administrators and other one is domain admins. Click and add that user. What you have created just now, DA user 1. No, DA user 1. I have won that user. Administrators. You want to type here admin. Administrators. Check names. I think semicolon. I don't remember it. Click on. We can do it. It's semicolon. Again, click and add to your group. Now type domain space admins. Now go back to your component server. You can delete that Jupyter file from here. It will reduce some storage. In case, if you want, you can put it in software. But you can leave it like this. Now sign out from this user. Go to Start menu. On the hand side, top, click on Administrator User and sign out. Again, click on the Control or Delete button. Select Other User. Now type your domain name CyberArk / backwards. No, we need to remove what we created a user 1. And password of the user 1. In case, if you want to install remote desktop services, definitely required one domain user. Once the server manager is loaded, don't close it, just wait. Service. Click on to log off again. You can log in with the user. Click on Add Roles and Futures in case if it is not logged off. I just started this to add. Login ready. What is the server ADR component? Server. This is here. Now go to your component. Now log into this component server with the die user 1. Click on back arrow and select other user. Again /day user 1 and password. Die user 1 and password. Click on cancel. Click on it will log off. Then we log in again. Again, log in with the same user sure. The domain administrator. Yes, sir. Wait for that server manager to load. Now click on add roles and futures. Select the remote desktop services installation. Your standard deployment next. Session-based desktop deployment, second option. Next. Arrow. In the middle you have one arrow. Click on that. Again arrow next. Do this for other two rows also. Select the checkbox to restart the destination server automatically required and deploy. The access rule service and session host service. What are we trying to do here? With these three components, we are installing prerequisites for the PSM. For installing PSM, we have a RDS as a prerequisite. Now we are installing those three roles related to RDS remote desktop connection broker, web access role, and web session host role. It's starting. It's expected. Now log in with the same user again, with the VA user only. Wait. The installation will resume automatically. Don't do anything, just wait. Now click on Close. Now on the left hand side, you have a Remote Desktop Services role. Click on that. Just click on that. Now select the collections. Select Collections. Left hand side, you have Overview Servers collection. On the left hand side top, Yes, Collections. Now on the hand side top, you have Task as a drop down. Create Session Collection. You can give any name like PSMSC Session Collection. Session Collection. Shortcut. Just done. PSM Collection. Anything fine. Again arrow and click on Next. Here Domain Users is there. You can remove that Domain Users and add R. This is lab only. No issue here. You can click on Next. And unselect that. Enable User Profile Disks and click on Next. Confirm. Create. What's the purpose of this collector? This is collection. What does it do? This session collection, it's related to whenever. If you launch any session, it will hold that entire session in this session collection. The session collection holds that apps and desktops, whatever that user is using that server. Like Bootita WinCP, all that could be loaded for that session here. Now again, click on that PSM on the left hand side. On the hand in the middle, you have Tasks drop down. Click on that and edit. Edit Properties. Go to Security, I think. Here, unselect that NLA part. At the bottom, you have one checkbox here. That's it. We are done with our prerequisites for installing PSM. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us sales@upptalk.com.